taking control. Yeah.
CamCam Handyman Services. For all your general fixes around your house, from cupboard hinges to lights to painting, CamCam. Head over to their Facebook page and give it a like, even if you don't require his services. Always nice to help out a little small community. All right?
Who can? Cam can.
CamCam! What's going on? My name's Bebiano.
What's happening? I'm Patrick.
Hello, my name is Erdin.
And he is our guest on for this evening.
Oh yeah.
How you going, bro?
Yeah, fucking not bad, bro. Not bad. You know how it is, son. Living the fucking dream.
it's been a long time since we probably
a long
even
fucking time, bro. It's been a
spoke in
long
person.
time.
Let's give a quick backstory if people don't know. We all went to school together. I've known Erdin since I was in year 7, which was, I think we said back in 2008 we ended up working out.
Yeah.
And then we never fell out or anything like that. We just finished school and everyone kind of went their separate ways, and you stuck with your, let's call it, inner circle, so to speak, I assume. And then because we always used to end up at Paddy's house having smokes and nargile, and we'd have
Whoa. Don't bring me into this.
What? It's true.
Don't bring me into this.
How many times have you ended back at your place?
You had the trap house.
Yeah.
I wasn't a part of this.
You had the brothel.
You guys corrupted me.
Oh, fuck off, dickhead.
I was straight A student. Thank you, fellas.
It was like a beautiful snowflake.
Where's Patrick today? He's probably sleeping.
I gave him his first injection of methamphetamine when it was downhill from there.
Jesus Christ. So, with that being said, tell us what you've been doing with yourself, bro. What in the last 5 to 6 years that we haven't actually fucking met up or seen each other, what the fuck you been doing with yourself?
Because I wish I was at the point in my life where, like, when someone like asked me, "Oh, what have you been doing with yourself?" I could be like, "Oh, you know, I did it. I've done this. I've achieved this. I'm fucking, I own like 12 women or something like that. Or I have a slave trade in Yemen or some crazy shit." But like, more or less, I've just been fucking around for like the past like 5 years. Just being a loose cunt, like seriously.
You say loose cunt, going out partying and shit like that,
yeah? Just honestly, just fucking about, man. Like legit, just like partying nonstop. I was working as a security guard in the city, so I was just constantly around the most fucked people, like all the time. It's honestly the biggest laugh.
Wow.
Now that I look, like, it's so much time wasted, but it was honestly like the biggest laugh.
Yeah, but you enjoy yourself. You try things.
Oh, yeah.
You're having all-nighters and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some very long nights.
Yeah, right.
Very long nights.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's
just
good.
crazy shit. And then now I'm like an old man. I don't leave my house. So
really?
Like,
now you're a
I
hermit.
swear to God, bro. I've like legit gotten absolutely everything out of my system. And someone's like, "Do you want to go out?" I'm like, "No, go for yourself." So, absolutely fucking not.
Are you studying? Because were you studying when you left at all or anything like that?
When I finished school, I was doing IT at Western Sydney, and then like I fucked that off because like I don't know how I can say it. Every person from the Asia Pacific region was it was in my class, which is absolutely blitzing everything. But I'm watching these cunts like programming, and they're going crazy and shit. I couldn't do any of that, and then I had some Polish fucking teacher, and he was like, "Don't waste your time with IT. They just export to India and to Japan. Everyone does this shit for free." And I was like, "Oh fuck, what's the point of doing this shit then, man?" Like, so I sacked that. I then went to uni. I was studying teaching for a bit. Changed to that, and then I was kind of like, "I'm not gonna do this either. What the fuck am I doing?"
Just all wasting time.
Like, this is so fucking stupid. And then I don't know. Then again, it was just a bit of fucking about, yada yada. I ended up getting a criminal record, so I couldn't be a security guard.
Is this a story that you're allowed to say, or?
No, maybe not. We'll leave.
I was going to say, because the last thing we want is what happened to Two Wogs and a White, and we have to shut down the show because of what was said.
Yeah, if anything, that was the biggest projection for the future ever. Erdin, your mouth will always get you into trouble. It's just been forever that way, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Bro, what a time to be alive, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. It's fucking that. What's been going on with you cunts, bro? Because I know you've had a kid, Bib, and then you're not with her now. So like, what the fuck? What's up, bro?
So we had a kid together. It was obviously unplanned, but no regrets. You know.
Whoa.
What? It's true.
It was a surprise. It was a surprise.
It was okay. Yes, it was a surprise. It was a gift from God. It can be whatever the hell you want to name it.
That's what I'm talking
Regardless,
about.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it wasn't planned.
You got to be politically correct for the.
No, there's nothing politically correct about me saying that it was unplanned. It wasn't planned. But at the end of the day, we took it on, and that's I suppose at the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? We took it on and we accepted it.
Hey, Erdin, we're doing a show here, mate.
Was that? I'm sorry. This is very important. This is very. I'm gonna send someone a picture of my ball sack. Just give me like.
No, that's okay.
It's the tranny, by the way.
Hey, Stan's vestite.
Oh, sorry,
insensitive cocksucker. Anyway,
me or the tranny?
She sucked it once. Fuck off.
Yeah. So, anyways, had a kid. No longer with her. Just didn't work. Didn't end in a war or whatever. Just one thing to another, and just didn't work. So we.
Oh, that's it. It wasn't like a massive fallout.
It was her idea. Which. Look, I think it's just one of those things that you just eventually learn to accept. I did go through. You can almost say I still am, but I'm almost bettering myself now. Like you go through that shit period, like what could I have done? What did I do? Blah blah blah. But then you get all the people surrounding you. It's like sometimes it's not just you, but you know. I feel like we're just built to always trying to better ourselves. You know what I mean? Which
that's the thing. Yeah.
I think it's the first time I'm ever addressing this to the public. But look, at the end of the day, there's no bad blood. She's the mother of my child. It didn't end in a war, so why should there be a war now?
No, 100%.
And with that being said, but like someone on you both, you do co-parent really well, considering.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like the thing is so Kalia, my daughter, that's her name, right? She's gonna be affected from this regardless. You know what I mean? It's never easy having one parent on one side. Blah blah blah. Right. So we're just trying to make it less stressful for her as she grows older. You know what I mean? Like she's gonna grow up. It's gonna be almost normal in her head that mum and dad aren't together. But everything else that comes with that, it's like I don't want to see. If I wanted her to see us fighting and everything like that, then we'd fucking still be together. You know what I mean? Like that's the road we would have gone down. But that's not the case. You know what I mean? So look, at the end of the day, look, I'm moving on, like, and I mean just mentally wise as well. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do things better for myself. Like, I've just started the gym this week, for the fucking second time no, seriously. Like, I actually, no, I know it's funny, but I did actually start again. I was getting into it back before lockdown happened and stuff like that, but I'm getting back into it, so it's feeling good. I'm just doing everything more for myself now to better myself to then set up a better future for my child. So at the end of the day, bro, like I just keep to myself, like as in that department, I just try to make things easier, if anything, because if I'm helping, say, my ex, but it's more or less to help my child, then I'm happy to do those things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I'm going out of my way to do things for her. If it's for my child and it affects my child, then I'll do whatever I can do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to bend over backwards and shit like that before, because that's not fair on me or anyone really. But look, I just try to get through the day and try and do the right thing, and we're going to make mistakes, but fuck, at the end of the day, we're all humans.
What else can you do other than get through the day, try to do the right thing, and that's it, bro. That's really it. That's what you fucking do.
Pretty fucking much, eh? Pretty fucking much.
No.
I didn't go through as dark of a stage that I did than a couple of years ago, so that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I reminded myself of that time back then. I'm like, that is definitely not the place I want to be.
No.
Because everyone's rock bottom's different, right? Your rock bottom could be your fucking dog died. Mine's because I had a breakup. Patty's could be because fucking X person died. Whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it'll affect everyone differently, and everyone will hit rock bottom at a different level. You know what I mean? So cool. I know what my rock bottom is, and I know how I got there, and it's like I don't want to go back. Like, don't get me wrong, the road that I am still on, so to speak, is still hard. Like, you know what I mean? But there's finally like that light at the end of the tunnel. So at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I'm like, I just fucking get up every day. World doesn't stop because you're having a hard time. Just keep fucking doing shit. So
it's exactly fucking right, dude. Yeah, I think doing shit like starting to go to the gym is good, because
it's amazing.
It's once you build momentum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you build momentum to, like, I guess, actually participate in life rather than kind of sit on the sideline and feel sorry for yourself. If you're like participating in doing shit and you're getting the ball rolling and you get some momentum, then it's just better. It's all uphill.
Absolutely. And Patty, Erdin did ask you, what are you doing with yourself? He's in Canberra, by the way, now, if you know.
I heard, because I remember I bumped into fucking Alex at Bunnings.
No, she did tell me that, actually, I think.
When?
I don't know. I don't know. This fucking...
It was a long time ago.
It was a while ago. But I think she told me she bumped into you. But yeah, no, we moved to Canberra and haven't really...
there?
Yeah. We bought a house. We bought a house down here. We fucking...
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, man. We're
nice, dude.
We're fucking just trying to make the most of it. Like, it's a little bit more comfortable living down here. Weather's a bit shit, but you try and make do.
It's slower, hey. I feel like Canberra would be
slow.
Man,
it's so slow. Like, no one's in a rush. Fucking, there's no traffic. So that's been good for us.
I feel like that's an awesome lifestyle, though, as well.
No, like, it is not a bad lifestyle at all. She misses home. Like, Sydney's her home. She does miss it.
But that's you guys are two different.
At the same time, like, she realised it was better for us to be able to get here. So we come back down to Canberra.
Not in a bad way, but you guys are two different people when it comes to doing like things in general. Like, for example, she likes to organise a time with her friends to go out and blah blah blah, which is all good and well. Whereas you're more like you're not an introvert, but you like to I like to go to work, do my shit, come home, and if I have to leave the house, I will. I'm not saying you don't like doing those things at all.
No, of course. Look, I fucking loved hanging out with my friends, but when we finished school, like, in my mindset was go to work. Like, that's what you do. Like, Erdin, you're saying you're partying, blah blah blah. Look, don't get me wrong. I fucking sort of envy that in a way, like, because I feel like I missed out on that fun.
But
at the same time, like, I have more to show now than, like, not necessarily to show. Like, that sounds like
you have more fulfillment. I feel.
Well, not just that. Like, I feel like we're in a later stage in life. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, where you're fucking, like, might be just settling down from partying. We're talking about having a family and shit like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No. It's 100%. Like, it's funny that you say that, because I see people who are, like, in your position, and I, like, envy them. Like, fuck, man, if I didn't waste the time just, like, dicking around and shit, then maybe I could have had XYZ or been in XYZ position and yada yada yada. But then it goes both ways.
That's right. Yeah, you always want to see if the grass is green on the other side.
That's exactly it, dude. You always reckon the grass is green 100%. On the other side.
And it's inevitable. Like, you can tell yourself it's not. But part of you still wants to try. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, I just want to see. You know what I mean? But I think that's normal. Like, there's even me. You know what I mean? I'm like, but fortunately, I do kind of get to live a little bit of the best of both worlds. Like, I get to go out and enjoy my time and have fun on certain weekends, and then the other weekends I'm home looking after my daughter or spending time with my family or whatever. So I do get to live a little bit of both lifestyles, which is totally awesome. But yeah, I do wish things were normal, so to speak, like happy family all together. Yeah. But like, at the end of the day, what the fuck is normal nowadays?
The
like,
fucking,
no, that's right.
You know what I mean? Like
the typical Instagram family or whatever.
I feel like that world doesn't exist. Like, there's obviously there's people that are close to it, married, house, kids, blah blah blah. That's fine. Like, there's,
it's a rare occurrence, bro.
It's a different generation now, dude. It's such a different generation.
That too, man. Like, our lives are so much more different compared to, like, our parents' lives.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, big time.
So much more different, bro.
Yeah, big time. Big fucking time.
But other than that, we moved to Canberra and that was it. I haven't really looked back. She looked back a little bit.
Yeah, but you're happy. You're doing your thing.
Man, go to work, come home, fucking pay the bills.
So I mean, that's what I was saying to you. I'm like, that sometimes that lifestyle that let's call it.
I think it's just no, I think it was just more like growing up, like the people around me, like not all of them worked all the time and this and that, and I got to look at it and be like, I don't want that. Like, I want, if I want to go on a holiday, for instance, I want to have the money to go on a holiday. Like, just like little things like that. Like, if I want to buy something, I want to be able to buy it. Like, I don't want to be like, oh fuck, I can't afford this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to necessarily struggle, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. Yeah.
Like, I didn't like that. Like, growing up, it wasn't all fucking, roses. So.
Yeah, that's right. So you wanted to be like, you saw the discomfort and you.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. It was fucking shit. Like, don't get me wrong, we never ever missed out, but we never had it all, so to speak.
Yeah.
So then, pretty much that was just drummed into my head. So straight after school, I pretty much started working, and then I sort of pushed myself aside, but at the same time, like,
you're self-motivated as well.
No. So like, I pushed myself aside because I was at work, where my mates would always be ringing me, be like, "Oh, hey, let's go out, let's go here," and I'm like, "Nah, man, I got work, or I'm tired, this or that." But then I wouldn't make time for them, or they wouldn't make time for me. Eventually, like it got to that point, like it was just we just lost contact.
Yeah.
So I think by the time we ended up moving to Canberra, I think I spoke to like 2 of like 15 of the blokes we went to school with. So,
well, I feel, man, I think that would have just happened inevitably.
oh, look, 100%, 100%,
You know what I mean?
100%. But like it obviously happened sooner rather than
later. It's not necessarily bad, man.
No, look,
it's good.
fucking, I see him now. I fucking say g'day. Like we fucking have a good chat. It's not a problem.
Yeah, no, sweet. But it's just you've now sort of got yourself established.
Yeah, so sweet. I got a mortgage to pay, so I don't have a choice.
Yeah, but that's not a good debt. That's a good debt. Like you got something to show for it.
Yeah, but it's not about necessarily showing. Like it was just, I don't know.
No, I don't mean like bragging rights.
I feel like it was always like, you got to buy a house. So it's going to be so hard for you kids to buy a house, blah, blah, blah. Like fucking, but I feel like as well as like, okay, yes, we bought a house. Like it's not the most flashy house. Like it's fucking, it's a cheap house, right? But there's no like, there's no end to it. Like you always want more, you know what I mean?
Of course.
That's the thing where you sort of have to draw this line and go, all right, am I doing this for me, or am I doing this for social status? Am I doing this because I just want something temporarily? Am I just trying to chase a high from fucking obtaining something materially, or is it actually going to benefit me and my community and my friends?
100%. That's why Gary V, right, we were speaking about before. Mm-hmm. That's what he says. He always reckons, like, I watched a video that he did. It was like a fucking big fucking conference room, fucking theater, fucking thing, whatever. There was like probably thousands of people there.
Yeah.
And he's like 80% of people, if not more, are living above their means.
Yeah, no, 100%.
In that room, he's like, you might have a 5-bedroom house. Do you need a fucking 5-bedroom house? No. Sell it, buy a fucking 3-bedroom house. Do you have a fucking Mercedes? Sell it, buy a fucking Corolla.
No,
like
100%.
Just, like little things like that, like to better your wealth, so to speak, and have more flow of money.
No, I agree with that, because you see so many people, bro. Like I personally know people who just spend money so recklessly, and it's only basically so they look like they have money, and you just think, are you fucking retarded? What is wrong with you? Why would you want to give the impression that you have money, and by doing that you're actually lessening the money that you have? Like the fuck is that?
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
I've learned to think that you almost look more of like a dickhead when they find out you don't have money when you try to play off that you do.
That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly fucking right.
But no one cares anymore. The fucking world we live in, no one fucking has money.
That's right.
Yeah, no, you're honestly right, dude. Yeah.
Fucking, he might live to week, you might live week to week. Fucking, he might get 2 weeks. But at the end of the day, fuck, no cunt's fucking like. I'm saying like us are fucking exponentially fucking wealthy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, dude, it really just boils down to like, what the fuck do you want out of life? Like, really, you're here for such a limited time. Like, what do you want this experience to be? Like, if you want to just have the biggest laugh your whole life and not take anything seriously, fuck, all the power to you, bro. If that's how you want to live your life, that's how you want to live your life. But if you want security, you want comfort, you want a family, different story, bro. If you want it. As long as it's not like, oh, these are things that I have to do, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like heaps of people fall into that trap of marriage, kids, house, etc., but they don't actually.
Yes, they don't want it. 100%.
Yeah, they just do it because they think they have to do it.
No,
and then,
do you know what? This is what it comes down to. The education system is broken.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what it's almost drummed into you. That's how you have to, go to uni, start a family, buy a house, get married, fucking all the bullshit. It's fucking rubbish. The education system is just broken, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I guaranteed most of our year group when we finished fucking high school. Did you know what you want to do? Do you want to know what you want to do?
Bro, no one fucking knows. You're gonna tell me you know what you want to do when you're like 16? Fuck no, bro. But now I'm gonna have to make like a 30 grand commitment, minimum 30 grand commitment as to what I want to study for the next 4 years, so I can then decide what kind of fucking shit job I want to do on 60. Go fuck yourself. The thing is that in high school they prop it up like, oh, you get a good ATAR, you go to uni. You get a good ATAR, you go to uni. You get a good ATAR, you go to. But you go to uni, whatever you pick, it's a fucking money grab. It is legit a money grab. You go and you do a semester of any course, like the fucking 8 subjects that you're doing, minimum 6 of them are fucking identical. They just want to give you more shit so they can charge you more money. Like, it's actually ridiculous, dude.
It's fucking wrong, man. The
No,
education
it is wrong.
is so broken.
But
they don't teach you fucking anything.
They actually don't. You don't learn your jobs for
at the end of the day, fucking, English. Okay, English, yes. That subject, I understand. Science, I don't fucking need science. Maths, do I fucking use maths? No. I can't even fucking count to 10. I don't fucking math.
What I reckon it should be, is like, if you go to school and you have like an academic propensity, like when it comes to numbers, man, like 6 times fucking 9, you just get that shit. You know what I mean? You're good with it, or you have some sort of real deep interest in science, or you're fascinated by engineering or the arts or fucking whatever. You should just get channeled into whatever field that you enjoy. And if you decide that academics isn't for you, then fuck off and find something.
Go be good with your hands or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Find the skill, develop that skill, and you can make it work for you.
They should push trade schools more, I reckon.
They should, but
most, like, look, I'm not gonna say most, but like a lot of people I know left school ended up becoming tradies.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do we finish year 12?
Yeah, that was so pointless. You could have had a 2-year head start.
100%. I wasted 2 years of my life.
Yeah, no, I feel the fucking same way, dude.
Which brings me back to saying why it's so one of the many reasons why it's so much harder for our generation and stuff like that to buy houses, because it's like back in the day, you needed qualification, but it was so much simpler and so much easier to get these skills and get these qualifications or bullshit your way into this kind of field. So instead of wasting 2, 3, 4 years in doing qualification courses to be able to get to where you need.
I disagree with you.
Huh?
I'm going to disagree with you.
Why though?
I don't necessarily think it was easier.
No, I mean,
look, okay, other than like, okay, fucking, $10 an hour was fucking 5 cents then, but 5 cents then was fucking $1,000 in a week, or fucking all the bullshit, fuck the money comparison. I think the mindset's different. The mindset's what fucks us. Now we're all fucking soft cunts. We don't want to fucking get out of bed. We want to get paid $1 million to fucking sit at home. It does not work like that. Cunts want to get rich just off fucking Instagram. No, it doesn't fucking work like that. Yeah. Get out, get a fucking job. That's what like our fucking parents did. Our parents worked fucking 50, 60 hour fucking weeks to be able to provide.
Yeah, that's right. That's fucking right.
Dude,
like
that's all it comes down to, in my opinion, anyway.
I think that's a big factor, man. Like, we do have this big like sort of disconnect from reality. Like, we forget how fucked the world is. We actually forget that this is a crazy scramble for survival. That's all this is. All the systems and everything that we've created at the end of the day is fucking is bullshit, bro. It can be taken away.
Rubbish.
It can be taken away in half a second. You know what I mean? So if you think you're thriving in some human created system, you're not, bro. This is all a real game for survival. Shit is rough. Life is rough.
Yeah.
Life is fucking crazy. You know what I mean? And we're so desensitized to that craziness because we live in such like isolated communities, and we only know what we're told.
We don't even know our fucking neighbors.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that's right.
I do know my neighbours, but I'm saying, like, in general,
we
don't care. We don't give a fuck who's next door.
Yeah, I remember being a little kid and going to my neighbour's house for a barbecue on a Sunday or whatever, you know what I mean? That shit rarely happens anymore.
No.
We're all self-entitled fuckwits now.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly right.
I heard
it's all about the individual now.
I heard this quote, and it was like the most realistic thing that I've heard in such a long time. It was, everyone's so connected, we're disconnected, and everyone's out there taking pictures, but everyone's missing the big picture. You know what I mean? It's like, when I heard it was spot on, because it's exactly right. Like, everyone's got their phones, everyone's stuff this, everyone knows how to text and quickly message each other. But when it comes to person, no one has communication skill. You know what I mean? Like, yes, there are people that lack in communication in general, but it's like, it's becoming a bigger thing now. And then, much like taking the fucking picture, you know what I mean? The bigger picture's obviously your, like, whatever you want to set for your life and stuff like that, rather than fucking, like we were talking about, living, but I got to do this and this and this and this and this by the time I'm fucking 30 or 40 years old or whatever. You know what I mean? So I feel like, that was one of the most realist quotes I've fucking heard in such a long time. And I'm like, you know what? Just the more you think about things like that, the more bullshit you start cutting out for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. You're 100%. There was even a quote from, I think, Bruce Lee. What does he say? He goes, "It's not about adding to your life, but it's a slow reduction." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You slowly peel away the bullshit. So all the unnecessary things that you have in your existence, you just slowly peel them back, and you live a more simplistic, more focused.
That's it.
Fucking life, dude. So instead of,
sometimes things are more black and white than what they seem.
Yeah. No. Really. Yeah. No. 100%.
There's no grey, man. It's all black and white.
Yeah,
Some grey.
yeah.
There's
I
no fucking some
feel
grey.
like
I feel like my sexuality is on that. Like,
okay, your sexuality is grey, but the rest is fuck and white. I don't know if I like men. I don't know if I like women. Fuck it.
yeah, I don't know. What if they?
okay, I feel like it's perspective, the way you comprehend that, so to speak. Like, I feel like the grey area that people seem to think, let's call it, exists, if we're going with Patrick's theory, right? Is
no, there's no grey. I don't.
But
think.
this, no, okay, maybe I worded that wrong. What I'm saying is the grey area that people think about is like, obviously it's in between the black and white. Whereas someone like you would be like, no, it's either you do this or you do that. You know what I mean? People that are in the grey area are stuck with, well, I don't want to do that, but I don't want to do that, but I still want to get to this. So it's like, how do I do that without doing one of these two things? You know what I mean? Like without the ultimatum. Yeah, well, everyone thinks
with a lot of things there is no grey. It's just a matter of, well, you got to do this. Like, all right, I think losing weight is the best fucking example ever. It's just like,
no, what do you want more?
Well, fucking stop eating and exercise. Yeah, but well then I can do this, and you know how people like overcomplicate like the process of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Eat better, start exercising.
Like, no, this isn't really a black and white thing. Just put the fucking fork down and go for a walk.
That is black or white. You know what I mean? Like, it's either fucking eat, keep getting fatter, stop eating.
Yeah, I think he worded it
like,
just a little bit wrong, but I know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I was with it as well, but I thought I'd
clarify. So when I say two wogs and a white, we back in school we did our own little podcast. I think we got to like episode 2 or 3, and then not to bring up old things, but we said something about certain someone, and it was a group effort. I can say I didn't say it wasn't specifically me, but it was a group effort, right? Which got us...
whoa.
Oh yeah, not you. Sorry.
I wasn't here.
He didn't make any inflammatory.
They had a different white guy.
Yeah, we had a different white guy. That's so true.
Did we? I don't know.
Yeah, we did. I just don't know if we're allowed to say his name, but that's fine.
Motherfuckers,
no, we'll leave it out.
Just leave it out. We don't want to drag anyone under the bus, but. With that podcast being said, because I do want to get a story out of you, because you said you had a good story for us. With that podcast, we used to do a little segment called Erdin story time telling. So, which there was some pretty fucking funny stories. If you don't,
nothing changed, bro. I'd still do dumb shit all the time.
Like trying to do a backflip off a tree, nearly breaking your neck, or
bro, I'll never live that down ever. Get this. I ripped the fucking meniscus in my knee. Because, hey, mum, how you doing?
Erdin! I remember her voice. Erdin! As a nasıl çarım?
I can't believe you remember that.
He was the one who taught me that. I'll shit in your mouth in Turkish, ladies.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'll shit in your mouth.
Every time I meet someone in Turkish, that's the first thing I say because it's the only thing I remember, really.
Oh, fuck, that's great. What were we saying?
We're going on to story time, and then we'll see what Paddy's got in store for us, if you have anything.
Yeah. Well, the same shit. I still do dumb shit all the time, get myself in the retarded situations. But catch this. So I backflipped off that tree and broke my collarbone,
Yeah.
It turns out my shoulder is still separated from doing that. Like,
fuck.
It's literally like not even in properly anymore, ever. From doing that. But get this. I ripped my fucking meniscus in my knee because I fly kicked the tree.
Yeah, because you ran up to it and you went but, and then...
No. This is a separate occasion, like 2 years ago.
Oh!
This happened like 3 years ago.
Right, okay.
Yeah. We were just hanging out with the boys at a park, and they were like, Erds, fuck, you know, I reckon you would be strong enough to kick down this tree. And I was like, yeah, fuck, I should do it. Not like stand there and Muay Thai kick this tree, but I fucking ran at it and fly kicked it, and my knees went... I heard the pop. I was like, that's
not good.
Yeah.
You and your close calls, because
I'm just retarded.
I don't know why you hate trees.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck the environment. What is the environment?
Not only does he use his own body force with it, he uses cars apparently too. Wasn't there that one? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if You were lucky, but weren't you? Something about this story?
Bro, all right, get this.
I'm driving
to my brother's house. Just driving in that fucking shitbox Camry that I had, and I fucking I'm getting pretty tired. I'm like, fuck it. What is he lives around the corner or whatever. I'll just tough it out. I'll get there. I'll have a nap.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, I wake up and there's a tree in front of me. I'm like, oh shit! And I fucking swerve. I go smash straight into that tree. I don't know if I was unconscious or not or whatever, but I remember opening my eyes and some head like poked through the window, like some angel. Bro, like we had like a halo and shit.
The Halo theme song comes on. Oh.
Yeah. This bitch pokes her head through. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, I'm an off-duty paramedic. I'm here to help you.
Fuck.
She's like, British and shit. I was like, bro, what the fuck? The only car that's on the fucking road is an off-duty paramedic. What the fuck? It was pretty wild, man.
Yeah, that's great because it was like a not a service road, but it was a quiet road. Like it wasn't where many people go down. Yeah, right.
Oh, you were speeding.
Huh? I don't know. I was asleep.
Yeah, exactly. You wouldn't know you were sleeping.
I'm just fucking.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up then. Thanks
Let's
everyone for
wrap it up,
watching. If you got to this far, thank you. We do appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Erdin, thank you very much for coming on the show. I'm sure we'll probably hear from you in the future because we want some more funny stories on here and stuff.
Sweet,
But we should definitely
Thank you very much, Erdin.
No worries, boys.
All right.
Next time I'll tell you about I did mushrooms again, so I'll fucking say
No fucking surprise. No surprise. Alrighty. We do appreciate that.
All right, cheers, boys. Thanks for having me on.